switch over in 3, 2, 1, go.
What's
Hello
up?
and welcome to SHARCOM 22's final run of the event. We have Potato on Crack running some Minecraft any percent random seed glitchless.
Oh yeah, that might help. I didn't set up the capture. Wait, I'm sorry. I had a long day, like a family Christmas party. Give me a sec. Shoot, I watched the tutorial and I totally forgot. What is it called? The audio capture that I'm looking for in with window capture or frig. uh, but then I have to unmute myself and you. Are you sure? So do I need to change anything?
So, just give me a sec. No, just keep it how it is. Just keep the audio. I'll switch over. Goodbye.
What? The stream. You're using your own mic, and it's fine. It'll go through. So you're using Discord and the mic through, right? Your OBS. It's fine.
Okay. Tell me if you need me to turn it up or down. I don't want to. I hate to screw up this stream and be unprepared for the last run. I'm sorry. As long as the volume is fine. Say something, Tone Dog.
Hello, I am talking about Minecraft.
I'll turn myself down a little bit. So hopefully you can't hear the clicking and stuff. This isn't ideal because Discord would cut out all the clicking and stuff, but I'll do my best. So I'm gonna start. I guess you could just start time when I start resetting, and I'll explain what we're doing when I start. Uh, okay. 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, the first thing you're gonna notice is I have 3 instances of the game. This is because Minecraft is a super RNG heavy speedrun, so if like I can't get into the nether, we can just go to the next seed. It's great. It's a very efficient way of doing it. Like the name of the game is resetting. I know, and unfortunately this is a marathon. So I gotta do my best with what I'm given. So we're gonna find the first seed that looks pretty good, and we're just gonna run with it. So what I'm doing when I'm loading up these worlds is I'm hitting F3 and Shift and opening up a specific part of my pie chart. That pie chart shows entity blocks, and some of those entity blocks exist in villages. So if I see a bell on the pie chart, it'll say Minecraft.bell. We know there's probably a village, and then we're good to go. So this should be fine here.
The reason we're looking for a village, of course, is iron golem to get iron. There's a bunch of food there, hopefully, assuming there's a bunch of hay there. You can also get a bucket via trading with villagers by crafting what is it called, a barrel. Bunch of strats to do at the villages, and it's just a safe way to do a Minecraft run. So definitely gonna want to grab a seed with a village.
Another thing, the current actual meta, like if you'll see in a lot of world record and top runs, isn't to even use villages anymore. The main reason we're doing it is because it's just safer and easier, and it's still not that slow. As long as we have a village, we have everything we should have everything we need. Another thing you might notice is I have subtitles on. That might come up later. It might not even matter. It helps if we're digging underground and we can hear lava, or sometimes you'll run over lava on the in the overworld. There'll be lava buried right below your feet. So here I'm gonna make a barrel, and as you can see I grabbed a hoe as well. So hopefully there's enough hay barrels. I actually don't see enough right now. But if there's enough, we can do some trading and get a pickaxe and a bucket before we start looking for a lava pool. We use the golem to get enough iron for a pickaxe, and then we trade a fisherman, which is why we made the barrel, to create a fisherman. We trade some hay to a farmer, and we get some emeralds, and then we take those emeralds and we give them to a fisherman. We already have a farmer though, so I didn't have to make the correct tool station for that. We already have it. I hope he doesn't have a way of reaching me. Okay. So to kill the golem, all you gotta do is build 3 high. On Bedrock, you can also do this if you have the Bedrock version, or you can dig a little hole and then he can't reach you. But unfortunately, that doesn't work on this version of the game. You gotta dig up. There you go, buddy. So he has the wrong job, so we give him that. Someone in here? You don't want to be a stone cutter, sir. You want to be a fisherman. And hopefully the fisherman, and he has a bucket trade. And you still have the wrong trade. So yeah, very, very little RNG in this run for sure.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
So now he has the right trade. So we want 3 emeralds. Give the 3 emeralds to you and we get a bucket. Easy clap. And now we got 4 iron from the golem when we killed him. We can get anywhere from 3 to 5, but 4 or 5 is what we're looking for. So then I have enough iron for a pickaxe and enough for a flint and steel if I mine some gravel, which is conveniently right here in the village. There's a 1 in 10 chance for every piece of gravel that you break that you'll get flint instead of gravel. We got pretty lucky there.
Second try.
Get some extra food just in case. This could be a long run. Yeah, the bucket strat is a really, really good beginner strat. Even I'll do it sometimes if I'm playing for a PB, just because you can even find emeralds in the village to make it a little bit faster and cut down on some of the RNG. So right now we're just gonna look for a lava pool. A lot of the time we will just dig down and hope for the best, or if I'm near an ocean, we can go out on our boat and look for an underwater magma ravine and go into the nether through that. In this situation, I'm near a desert, and deserts tend to have lava pools more than other biomes, like that one up there. We'll craft some more food because I can. We only have 2 beds, so what we're gonna do, I did forget to grab a decent amount of beds, but what we can do is hopefully find some string later and just grab random blocks as we go. I probably could have grabbed a little bit more wood, but it's fine. We work with what we got. Now we will make our lava portal. So we place our lava in a block that's kind of sticking out like that, and then we make a little frame for it. I hope this is fine. I'll go quickly in case it's fine. It's fine. I was worried that the water would kind of go around the back there and put out some of my lava, but we're fine. As the water is draining, we can squeeze in the last 2 pieces of lava. So basically, if you place a piece of lava in water, what will happen is it'll turn into obsidian, and we use that to make our portal. 2 things here that you'll notice. One, the in-game time in my top left isn't running because the the speedrun is timed and the leaderboards are sorted in game time. So if I'm paused, nothing happens. Another thing is we look at the entity counter right here at how many total entities, which is E, spawn in as I enter the Nether. And if I pause like that as I spawn in, then the world generates slower and we can look for a spike. So I've waited way too long for you to see it, but it starts at 0 when we enter the Nether and it went all the way to 71. And if it went to 71 like really, really fast, then we know that there's probably a bastion. I am on a fortress here, though, which is good. We can grab some wood. I need blocks. So another way that we know if there's a bastion loaded in is we take this M and this C, we add it together. So that number is about 120, and then we compare that to our total amount of entities, which is also about 120. That means that there's no bastion loaded in. If the numbers don't match, like if the numbers at the bottom equal a sum that is much smaller than the total amount of entities, then there's probably a bastion loaded in. So what we can do also is make our render distance really big, so my computer will lag a bunch. And I think something loaded in there. I'm kind of scared to check because this is a scary place to be without anything to protect me. So now we make our FOV super low and we look around for a big chunk of entities. This number here is the number that is what we're looking at. And as you can see, when I look in that direction, it kind of spikes to like 80 and 70, 60. So there's probably a bastion very far away that way. I could do my best to maybe get lucky and mine some gold here, and maybe we can get pearls that way. But ideally, we'd want to go to that bastion. But there's some gold here, because abandoned portals can spawn in the Nether and the overworld. And we have one right here. And it has some gold in it.
We actually just have received a 20 Australian dollar donation from Ticker, reading
Let's go.
Mining away.
Thanks, Ticker.
Yeah, thank you very much. Reminder that this is the final run of the marathon, so get your donations in if you were planning on doing that with the link in ! Donate.
So what I'm going to try to do here is just get lucky and trade with a couple pigs. And hopefully he gives me ender pearls. There's about a 10% chance for every piece of gold I give that he will give me ender pearls. I'll try to get him in that hole there. Get in there, buddy. It's a pig that's about to attack me. So while he is trading, we'll run for my life. And take care of this. No, come back. Okay. Take that. So, the reason we go to bastions is because there's a lot higher of a chance of... Jesus. Come on, buddy. Uh-oh. Scary stuff. Oh my god. Okay. So usually we want to grab a piece of lava before we come into the Nether so we could pour it on their heads and kill them. This might take me a minute. So, bear with me. We can't really build a sword. We're just gonna kill them. By the time they're dead, Buddy over there will be done trading the gold. And then we can check if he gave me any pearls. If he gives me 2 to 3 pearl trades, we have a chance of beating the game, but that would be really, really lucky. He didn't give me any. Unfortunate. I think what we're gonna try to do is we'll try to do the fortress first, though that's not ideal. Because if we go to the bastion first, we get fire resistance potions, and we can bring it back to the fortress, and then we can't get killed by blazes. But for now, I'm just going to try my best to stay alive. Again, we had some technical difficulties when we were starting, so sorry if you can hear a bunch of clicking. I'm trying my best, but I'm also trying very hard to stay alive. Okay. So what we're going to do is make a shield. So that way I can block incoming fireballs from blazes. So we think the bastion is very far away that way. I can do my best to try to go there, or we can mine gold as I go and try to trade it. Oh, I ideally would like to really show off a bastion. They can be very scary, but very, very fun. And you'll see why it's fast if I do get to show off a bastion in the seed. There's a lot of gold in there that we can trade very, very quickly if we do it right. For every blaze that we kill, there's a 50% chance that it'll drop a blaze rod. And we need 6 blaze rods to beat the game. So see why later if you don't already know. I think the only way that there can be a mob spawner is this way. Is that gonna pour on me? Okay. So these fortresses that spawn in have blaze spawners, and that's what we're looking for. Sounds like it's up there. I'm not really sure what's going on here. More gold to trade. This way. So these things are kind of sort of designed in like a maze pattern. The spawners will always be on this balcony kind of shaped area that we're in, where there's no roof. Obviously there is a roof and it's netherrack, but sometimes this area sticks out and there's no roof. We've killed 3 blazes and we haven't gotten any blaze rods, so that's pretty unlucky. To speed it up and give the blazes more room to spawn, we can try to mine this out. There's also a pro strat where I can mine out some of the roof and place a bed in the roof and then right click the bed. And if you place a bed in the nether and then try to sleep in it, it will explode and create a massive explosion. And that explosion will clear out all these blocks that are here and give the blazes a bunch of room to spawn. I'm too scared that I'm gonna blow up the spawner or myself. And honestly, sometimes when you do that, even if you do it right, there could be a lava pool right above my head that could pour on the spawner and just cause us more problems. So we'll just try to mine it out because it's easier. We just let them shoot at us and we attack. I have 2 blaze rods, so still pretty unlucky. Yes, cat, hi, I'm busy. So, haven't really figured out what I'm gonna do yet when we're done here. I think I'm gonna do my best to try to find that bastion. He's just unlucky. We'll use this gold axe. This gold axe is gonna break quite soon. We have lots of blocks, so it should be fine. We like the gold axe because it mines wood faster than iron, believe it or not. But we don't like the gold axe because it breaks really fast. It should be... That was really, really close. I might die. Okay, we're fine. So we're gonna give them a minute. Make sure no one can come down here. I am going to eat some bread so we get some health back. So gold is really fast to use in the speedrun, but also not very efficient for your survival worlds. You'll lose it really quickly. But like those ruined portals that we found earlier, those can have gold and stuff like what we found, and we have an unbreaking 3 axe that I can use. So that's always cool. Not dead. Not yet.
Don't even say it.
You know what? We're only 15 minutes in and I haven't died. And we made it to a fortress, even though I spawned on it. think we have enough blaze rods. What I'm gonna do is break this. Oh, okay, that's why I wanted to break that. I don't have enough axe left to kill all these guys. It's fine. We'll deal with them. We'll pickaxe them. We got lots of blaze rods. Okay. Bye-bye, guys. Okay. We did it! We have 9! So that is more than enough. We only really need 6. Still a little bit scary. Because we need to find a way out of here without dying. Yeah, hooray! That's half the battle. And then this was the way out. And then I think our bastion is really, really far away the way I'm running right now. Another thing you'll notice is I'm running and jumping a lot. So running and jumping both consume a lot of hunger, but doing both at the same time only really consumes hunger for running, because you're running 90% of the time when you're running and jumping. Or sorry, you're jumping for 90% of like because I'm in the air, it doesn't count towards my sprint that takes up my hunger. It only counts towards oh, I don't have an axe, huh? Okay. We'll do that in a second. Sorry, a lot of things are happening and I'm just trying very hard to stay alive. And get shot. Stop it. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna place a boat and get in the boat. And there's I think an intended mechanic where if let's do it in a place that's safe and I won't get shot. If I drop with my boat, I won't take fall damage. So like this. Ta-da! I can still take damage from arrows. We're gonna try to desperately stay alive. This whole run is just a fight to stay alive and not die. That is 90% of the battle with this game. Just don't die. Make sure we're not getting shot at. And we bridge across some lava. Not scary at all. I'm going to take the shield out of my hand. Mainly because it makes placing blocks a little bit weird. Because placing blocks and holding your shield up is the same button. So hopefully we won't have to do any more bridging and we can just find a bastion that way. We already have some armor. Another thing I did forget to mention. The piglins that live in the bastion and the one that we traded with, they will attack you. They don't like you. But if you have gold armor on, then they think you're like one of them. So, here. Here's a good example. I take this off and he doesn't like me, but I put it on and we're best friends. See? I think we can go this way. I think I see the bastion. Hooray! We'll do that boat mechanic thing again. Sometimes I'll try to jump out of the boat before it hits the ground. That is because this doesn't always work, and sometimes the boat will break and you will take fall damage. Yeah, this game is kind of scary to speedrun with the nether. I think earlier versions of the game might be a little more beginner friendly, but it's definitely longer. The nether is very, very different. It's much more linear and flat, and there's not as many mobs trying to kill you in earlier versions of the game. So this is one of 4 types of bastions that can spawn, called a treasure bastion. Treasure bastions kinda stink. Mainly because they have a spawner in them. The spawner makes it so it's very hard for us to locate the spawner in the bastion, and we locate the spawner in the bastion using our pie chart like we were doing earlier with the fortress. I won't really have a great opportunity to show you how this run, because we already found the fortress. Yeah, so one of the other types of bastions I can spawn in is called bridge. There is a treasure bastion. I don't have any pigs chasing me. That's good, because I just want to play it safe here. So what I'll do is I'll grab the gold there. If any pigs try to attack me while I'm grabbing that gold, I'll throw them some of the gold to distract them. Bring it up here. I'll do a safe little route. The goal is to make all the pigs angry at me, so they all come running at me, and then toss them gold in a hole, so I bunch them all up into a hole. I'm gonna do just that, break the gold block so they all get very angry, and then throw it in this hole. And if they can figure out which one of them wants to go in first there, then we just give them a bunch of gold. And then I loot all of their precious gold after I trick them getting in the hole, pretty much.
Menace.
So we don't get shot at, we can throw you some gold. We didn't get all of the pigs in the hole, but we got most of them. My inventory is super messy, so I'll try to take care of that while they're trading. I mean, we're kind of doing two things at once. So if you're mad at me, we'll get him to chase me into the hole. No, he's not mad. Okay, whatever. So throw him all the gold, pick up those ender pearls, and go get some more gold. So,
okay, we actually have just received a $5 donation from Bamford saying, "Shout out to everyone who helped with this marathon run. Y'all are amazing." Thank you, Bam, for the donation. And once again, this is the final run, so if you do plan on getting a donation in, now is the time. This run could finish instantly. Who knows? Potato might find the ender portal in another first time ever.
Come on, Piggy, get in the hole. Ow, he shot me. I'll hold on to some of the gold because we're really low on tools. I probably need some to make tools. And I'll try to sort out my inventory here. So we want obsidian right now. Like that. We can get obsidian from chests like this. Or from trades. We have 15. Actually more. There's a small chance that I get 20 obsidian, and then I can show you guys some real cool stuff. So I'll try to do that while they're trading. I'll sort out the rest of my inventory here. Oh, we got lots of iron actually that we can use to make some better tools. We can make our beds that we were talking about earlier. So this is where I was talking about earlier, where we were going to get the string for beds. We use string and make wool, and then use the wool to make beds. Now we have 6 beds. 21 obsidian, okay. So we can make 2 ender portals. This is really cool. We don't have any fire resistance potions. We want to get one of those first.
Yeah, 2 nether portals.
So we only got 1 fire resistance potion. I'm okay with this. Okay, so what we're gonna do is make our first nether portal. This is not the most optimal place I could have made it, but okay. Pop, pop, pop. And now we're leaving the nether. Oh, my inventory is a bloody nightmare. Oh, I made them all mad again. Let's place a block on their head. Okay. Anyways. Loud noises when we're leaving. Hopefully we're above ground. Okay. So this is some super cool tech that's totally not cheating for some reason. Where we go up here and then we throw an eye, and then what we do is instead of actually looking at what direction I go, it goes, we look at a specific part of the eye and then copy those coordinates to a bot that tells us where the stronghold is using triangulation and math. So I'll try to line up my crosshair in a spot like that. As you can see, that eye broke. There's a 1 in 5 chance that an eye will break every time you throw it, so that was quite unlucky. But we have lots. As you can see, the bot on screen now tells us it actually might be pretty close. But we want to throw another one to be sure. Oh, okay, wait, so we want to lower our sensitivity so that doesn't happen. And then line up the crosshair just right. I think I got it there. So the stronghold is only 332 blocks away. That is very, very, very lucky, and I could just go from here. I do want to show you guys something cool though, so I'm not gonna go from here. Hopefully I don't die doing this. So we're gonna go and make another portal in the nether in that direction at the coordinates that the bot just gave me. So we want to go that way. And we're gonna go to 314.46, which is very, very close. It's like right down there. I'm a little uncoordinated with this stuff. But bear with me. 46. A lucky 46, huh?
46.
And this way, I get some obsidian out and eat some food in case I get attacked by a piggy or something. I think right here should work. We're probably low enough too, and it should put me in the I won't spoil it, even though you know what's coming. Okay, ready? So using the bot, which is totally not cheating, we should be in the stronghold. We're not in the stronghold though. I tried. So we actually missed a little bit. Maybe if I went a little bit deeper. Unfortunate. So we want to go this way. Oh look, there it is. We found it.
Wow.
So what was I gonna say? What Ticker said. So the overworld is a lot bigger than the nether. So for every block that you go in the nether, you go 8 blocks in the overworld. So it's a lot quicker to travel in the nether with 2 portals than it is to walk. Though in this seed in particular, we could have probably just walked. We were so close. Oh, that was pretty cool. So we'll use the last bit of our eyes. Well, I think we're gonna beat the estimate, guys. Unless I die here.
Just don't die.
So now I'm gonna turn on hitboxes. And so we can get there a little bit quicker. I'm gonna throw a pearl. I'm gonna set up a little tower here that we're gonna place our beds on. Like that. And now we wait. So I'm gonna get far away from the tower, which for whatever reason gives the dragon a higher chance of perching. And I'm also just gonna go up, because by going up I'm still going farther away from the tower. But I also have a better view of if he's going to perch or not. I'll make some blocks to build with. Clear out my inventory. The dragon's being loud and annoying, so I apologize. I'm not really sure what slider it is to turn him down. He might smack into me, so I should probably go higher up. So a lot of things are happening at once, so if I am like interrupting myself while I'm explaining something, I apologize. I'm trying to also process everything that's happening at once and explain it at the same time. Yeah, we're just gonna go up higher. Sometimes it takes him 5 minutes. Sometimes the dragon will perch in like 30 seconds. It looks like he's gonna perch though. We only have 6 beds. I had time to make a sword or another bed or something, but hopefully 6 beds is enough. So yeah, I cut myself off when I was explaining that we have the hitboxes on. So you can see the hitboxes. And when the dragon's head, the big box with the little box, snaps like that towards the circle, that means he's gonna perch. And we're trying to time it so we blow up the bed when his hitbox is above the bed, not when his actual head is, because they're kind of desynced. Something like that. I think I screwed it up. Unfortunate. We can just try again though. I waited a little bit too long. And he got too low. So I don't have any wood. Unfortunate anticlimactic ending, but we can just try again and I can show you how it's supposed to be done. So the only way I can actually recover this is if I go and break all of the towers and beat them with my sword, or make new beds. The thing is I don't have wood, so we're gonna do a tiny bit of cheating, so I don't have to do this all again. And I'm gonna give myself 15 wood.
You didn't see anything.
Nobody saw anything, so he's about to perch again. So hopefully 15 is enough. If it's not, it's a little bit more embarrassing. Here, let's I don't know if I have time to make anything else. Hopefully 5 is enough. Try number 2. We crushed the estimate by so much. It doesn't matter. It was a very poor attempt at timing the beds, so we'll try it again. So what happened last time is I blew up one of the beds way too late, and it caused the dragon to turn another direction, making it very hard to actually time the rest of the beds. Kind of like that again, but I don't think we'll do it. Maybe? Maybe? Nice. Second try's a charm. Totally didn't cheat. And then that's Minecraft. Cool.
GG.
Yeah. There was one strat in particular that I would have liked to show off that I didn't. And I can show it off in about 20 seconds. The only thing is I might have to actually do this really quickly. Okay, so one thing I didn't get to show off is you can throw ender pearls like this, right? And then if I pause the game and then put my view distance or render distance all the way down, it's just hanging where we paused. It didn't work that time. I'm not really sure why. But what should happen is the pearl freezes in time until I raise my render distance back. It might have something to do with the fact that I opened up the server to LAN. Yeah, so yeah, okay, maybe we'd have to load up a new world to show that. But it doesn't really matter. So basically, if you throw a pearl into an unloaded chunk, it will stay there until you raise your render distance back up like that. I don't really care to show it. This is the end of the marathon. I don't want to drag on too much. So yeah, that was Minecraft. Woo. We beat the game in like, what, 30 minutes? GG's.
33:58.
Let's go.
Coming up next
Ooh.
is the end of the stream. We're going to have Ticker do a final speech. So make sure you stick around. Oh, is it already over?
Is it over?
I don't know.
Oh no.
Oh, it's not.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
No, it's not. Or you just say 46 and everyone smiles again.
Let's go.
Okay, coming up next is Ticker with a final speech. You didn't hear anything. So, Minecraft.
Can I be heard? Am I loud or quiet? I'll turn myself down a little bit. Hello. Yeah, we have Celeste music during this final speech, you know. Fitting considering we had 4 runs of the game. But hello. Thank you to everyone who submitted, did runs, were backed up and whatever. This was a good quote unquote 48 hours. I think it's actually like 45 hours 20 minutes it's been. Thank you to all the donations. We got more donations. Or have I just not updated it? No, I just haven't updated it with BAM's amount. So we are on £270. The marathon. Yeah, this will be 3 hours of roasting Axing tea Saki. But yeah, I'd like to start off by saying thank you to everyone who has hosted. There's a lot of people who have hosted. Thank you all, especially the last minute backups and stuff. I want to thank each of the restreamers, and I'm actually going to name them: Ty Fuzzle, Crazy Tone Dog, Bamford, Bacon, and Cathram. The restreaming's a big job, especially to do it over such a long period of time. So, again, thank you so much. I'd like to thank people like Crazy Tone Dog, Vapo, Cathram. I'm not sure if anyone else did any backups. I think Tim's and Thermal did a run earlier to compensate for LP3 and BAM's run being late. So thank you everyone who had to adjust their schedule. I really appreciate it. Tyler as well for Super Mario Sunshine. Yeah. And thank you to everyone who donated. £270. Let's refresh to see if there's anyone else who donated last 2 minutes. £270, that's a good amount. But the main thing is that we're playing games, speedrunning, having fun, and we're just raising money to the side. So end amount doesn't really matter too much, but it's still a big thing that we've raised £270. Yeah, a lot's happened over this past couple of days. But yeah, we want Fossil League. Well, you didn't get to £1,000, Axe. So, owned nerd. I don't really have too much else to say though. GG's to everyone. Congrats to everyone who PB'd and stuff. Congrats to everyone who finished a run. And hopefully we do something like this next year. With even more improvements. I know there's difficulties with like a restreaming stuff. Some desync here and there. We'll look into it next year. And hopefully things turn out to be improved in quality. But the main thing is that people had fun. And boo Axie because Axie didn't do wild animal racing, which is the true tragedy of the marathon. Can't believe we missed out on that. Anyway, GG, and I have nothing else to say.